Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying out some new LA Color products. So I'm really excited because there's some really good products that I tried out today. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this makeup look using mostly LA Color products, then please keep on watching. Everything that I have to show you today I did purchase at Family Dollar, so everything was super inexpensive. I think the most expensive thing that I have here to show you today was $5. So there are a few products that I forgot to purchase, so those being mascara, liquid eyeliner, and an eyeliner pencil. So I'm really excited to dig into these products and see what I think of them. So I'm going to go in with this LA Colors Conceal It, Conceal and Correct Concealer in the shade Medium. So I'm going to use this to act as an eyeshadow primer. I'm going to go in with this cream shade. I'm just going to use this to set that concealer on my eyes. So I'm going to take this Milani eyeshadow palette in Earthy Elements just because I want my look to be more on the warm tone side. The LA Colors palette doesn't really have that warm tone shade that I want, so I'm going to take two of the shades from this palette just to create the perfect transition for my eye look. Now I'm going to go in with this shade and again apply that in my crease. I'm going to go in with this shade right here just to darken up the crease. Now I'm going to go in with the darker brown shade. Like, I just don't think they're very pigmented, and the pigment that I do get, I think it's really hard to blend out. So, yeah, I would totally pass on this eyeshadow palette. So now I'm going to go in with these iced pigment powders. These are so beautiful. I did swatch them on my hand already and they're gorgeous. So I got the shades Glowing and then I got the shade Glisten. So here is the packaging of the product and these were only $2. So here is the shade Glisten and here is the shade Glowing. Okay, so here are swatches. Here is the shade Glisten and here is the shade Glowing. Here is the color that you get if you mix them together. Okay, so before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and apply some of this concealer in the middle of my eyelid so I can get that halo effect. And I'm going to take the shade Glowing. There's a lot of fallout, like a lot. So there's a ton of fallout, so I'm going to get my Mario Badescu Rose Water Setting Spray, and I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit, and then go in with it with my eyelid. Okay, so that's a lot better. Back in with the matte eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here again. Like I said, not a fan of this eyeshadow palette. It did what I needed it to do, but it's not the greatest at blending out and it's not super pigmented. But the pigments, you guys, they're just so beautiful. Like, come on, like, look at that. That is so stunning, and it looks really pretty on the eyelids as well. So I know everything's looking a little crazy right now, but once I finish the whole entire makeup look, it'll all come together. So like I mentioned earlier, I don't have a liquid eyeliner or an eyeliner pencil, so I am going to go in with my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. This is also very inexpensive and it's really nice. Mascara, I don't have an LA Colors mascara, so I'm going in with this Maybelline Big Shot Colossal Mascara. For lashes, I do have the LA Colors Dramatilash lashes in the style Diva. Here they are right here. They look a lot like the Ardell Wispies. I do have a pack here that I did use, and these lashes just do not look that great on me. They're really pretty lashes, and I have applied these on my sister and they look gorgeous on her. But for my eye shape, I don't like it, and I want something a little bit dramatic. So I am going to go in with these lashes right here. They are the Miss 3D Silk Lashes in M301. These are one of my favorite lashes ever, so I'm going to apply these. I'm going to go in with the orange shade again. And I'm just going to, again, bring this in my crease. To foundation, I do have two foundations here. This is the LA Colors Truly Matte foundation in the shade Warm Honey, and then I have the LA Colors Radiant foundation in the shade Medium Tan. I think I'm going to go in with the Truly Matte foundation. My face isn't that dry today, so I thought this would be the perfect timing to try out this matte foundation, and we will save the Radiant foundation for another video. So here's a close-up of the foundation. It comes with a nice pump, which is really nice for $4. Again, this is in the shade Warm Honey. So I'm going to pump out some product on the back of my hand. Am I going to sit here all day? It doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay. So I did 3 pumps right there. Let's do one more. So 4 pumps of foundation. I am going to dot this all over my face, and I'm going to use a brush on one side and a sponge on the other just to see the coverage. So I am going to do the brush side first. I'm just going to go in with the basic beauty brush, and I'm going to use this to blend it out. I've gone a shade darker, but I heard this oxidizes. So do you see this coverage? This is definitely a full coverage foundation. But you guys, it blends out so nicely. Oh gosh, and it just like completely just set on my face, and it's not sticky anymore. So far so good. So now I'm going to go in with the sponge side. And I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender to blend it out. And it doesn't have a smell to it. It smells like paint a little bit, but not too strong or anything. Alright, so this is the sponge side and this is the brush side. And you guys, I don't think I have a favorite side. I really like both sides. So, blend it out with the sponge, it looks great. Blend it out with a brush, it looks great. It's like, I could totally get away without setting this foundation. And it doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of foundation, which I really like. A lot of matte foundations make my face look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup because my face is dry. But this one, it still looks like it's your skin. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer. This is again the Conceal It concealer in the shade Medium. So I'm going to apply this under my eyes. I'll apply it on my nose as well, forehead, and I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender. Definitely medium coverage. But I mean, it's nice, and I think I paid $2 for that concealer. I'm going to apply a little bit more because I do need a little bit more coverage. Alright, so it's not a horrible concealer. I will say this, if you don't set your concealer, it's definitely going to crease because it's more of a dewy concealer. The coverage is medium. It's not full coverage. You can still see a little bit of my dark circles. So now I'm going to go in with the I Love Makeup Contour Palette. It comes in 2 shades, and this is the lightest shade that it comes in. It comes with some nice contouring shades and some nice highlighting shades. So I'm excited to try this. I did swatch it already, and they feel really nice and creamy and buttery, you guys. Oh. And I do believe this was around $5, maybe $6. I did purchase this as well at Family Dollar. So before my concealer starts creasing a ton, I'm going to go ahead and set it. So I'm going to go in with this banana shade and this shade as well. Oh my gosh, it looks really, really nice. I would normally set my under eye concealer with a translucent setting powder, but I didn't purchase that as well just because I got the contouring palette and I figured I would try the pressed powders to set my under eye concealer, and so far I'm really liking it. I am gonna apply some of the powder on my nose, forehead, just where I added the concealer. So far I'm really loving these two shades. They blend out really nicely and they feel really, really nice on your under eyes. That definitely helped with brightening the under eye area, because with the concealer by itself it wasn't too brightening, but with these powders it made it look really nice and bright. It looks amazing and they're so creamy when you touch them. They're so pigmented. They are a little bit powdery when you dip your brush in there. So now I'm going to go in with this shade to bronze up my face. Bronze up my face, I am going to contour a little bit, so I'm going to take this shade up here and a mixture of this shade as well. So now I'm going to contour my nose a little bit, and again I'm going to pick up this shade. Really liking that contour palette. They're really nice and really easy to blend out. So now we're gonna go in with brows. I got this Browie Wowie brow pencil in the shade Dark. I'm hoping the shade is nice. I hope it's not a warm tone brown shade, because I will freak out, because I hate warm tone brown shades for my eyebrows. So this is what the brow pencil looks like. Comes with the spoolie on one side and the pencil on the other. So this is what the tip of the brow pencil looks like. It looks a lot like the Anastasia brow definer. Yeah, it's a warm tone brown shade. We're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna start by filling in my brow. It's not super warm on my brows, which I'm really happy about. I will say this, that the slant on the tip of the pencil is a little bit hard to work with. I have tried eyebrow pencils with the slant on them anyway, and I'm not a huge fan of the slant, but the product I do like. It's not super waxy and it's not super hard where you barely get anything to fill in your brows with. I would prefer it to be just a regular brow pencil and not a slanted one. Alright, so I know that the inner part of my eyebrows looks a little weird because I usually always fill in that area with a lighter eyebrow pencil, and I didn't buy a lighter eyebrow pencil in this one. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in taupe just to fill in that inner part of my brow because I feel weird not filling it in. So now that my brows are done, I'm going to finish off the eyes. I'm going to go back to this LA Colors matte eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this middle brown shade. I'm going to run that through my lower lash line. Go in with the darker brown. Go in with some mascara on my lower lashes. With a black eyeliner pencil. Again, not LA Colors because I didn't purchase one. I forgot. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with blushes. So they had a ton of blushes to choose from at Family Dollar, and I just couldn't choose between these two, so I went ahead and got them both, and they were only $3. And the packaging is really nice because you could totally take this with you wherever you go. And it has a nice little brush and a mirror, so really love this packaging. They're really cute. So I got two shades, more of a peachy shade and more of a mauve tone shade. They're called the Red Rouge blushes. So the peachy shade is called Like Totally. It's really pretty. Definitely my kind of blush shade. And here is the shade Awesome, which is more of a mauve rosy tone shade. Here are swatches of the blushes. Here is Like Totally, and there is Awesome. I am definitely going to go in with the shade Like Totally, which is the peachy tone shade, just because I think it'll look really pretty with this makeup look. So I'm just going to take this Sonia Kashuk blush brush and apply it to my face. They're super pigmented, so I'm going to tap off the excess. Now onto my favorite part, which is highlighting. I did pick up one of their new highlighters, which is their Strobing Illuminating Powder in the shade Champagne. They did have 3 shades to choose from, and this one's just the one that stuck out to me the most. It's so beautiful. You guys, when I saw this highlighter, it instantly reminded me of the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter, and I was like, oh my gosh, is that a dupe for the Amrezy highlighter? And you guys, I think it's a full-on dupe. So this is the shade Champagne. So here is the Amrezy highlighter, and here is the LA Colors one. I mean, look at how similar these two look to each other. Oh my goodness. So similar. So here are the swatches. Here we have the LA Colors Champagne shade, and here we have Anastasia Amrezy. So they're super similar to each other. You can tell a little bit of a difference, but honestly, like, there's barely a difference in my opinion. The LA Colors one is more on the champagne side, whereas the Anastasia one is more on the gold tone side. So there is a little bit of a difference, but you guys, it's like barely a difference. Like, if I were to show this to like my mom or somebody, they would think it's the same highlighter, but it's not. They both feel exactly the same in the pan, and this was only $4. So if you have been on the lookout for the Amrezy highlighter, or just don't want to spend $28 on a highlighter, I would definitely say go for the LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder in the shade Champagne, because it looks so similar. I'm going to apply this highlighter on my cheeks, and to highlight, I'm going to take my Morphe M510 brush. Now on to the last part, which are lips. I am taking this LA Colors lip liner pencil in the shade Natural to line my lips. For the rest of my lip color, I'm going to go in with this matte liquid lip color in the shade Vixen. I do really like this formula of liquid lipsticks. I do believe these are only $2. I want to go in with the gloss on top. This is the High Shine lip gloss in the shade Dollface. Alright, so I went ahead and did my hair. I decided to go for fun buns today. I don't even know if I can pull this look off, but I've seen this hairstyle everywhere and I think it's so cute. So anyways, the makeup look, I am loving this makeup look. So this is definitely a makeup look that I would go for anytime I want to do my makeup, anytime I go out or anything. This is my type of makeup look. So that's why I went for something that I would normally wear, just because I'm trying out these products for the first time. So you guys, I am so impressed with LA Colors. Most of these products I am loving. So there's a total of 2 products that I did not like at all, which are the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette was only $1. I mean, I don't know. I just think it was really hard to work with. I would not have used this eyeshadow by itself without using the Milani one. I did make it work. And the other product that I wasn't too crazy about is the Browie Wowie eyebrow pencil. Now, I did like the formula of it. It wasn't too waxy, and it's just, I don't like the shape of it. I don't know. I guess I'm just not a fan of these type of shaped pencils, because I have tried them before and I don't really like them. Yeah, but other than that, you guys, everything else I really enjoyed. I am just so glad that I did this video. I'm so impressed with LA Colors. So don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what products you enjoyed seeing me try out today. And also let me know if you're going to go run out and buy any of these products right after you finish watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. I'll have all that listed down below, so you can go follow me on there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.